In our last session, the team had left the mansion and had moved over to the King's Camp, where several day laborers, a druid, a priest, and other guards, and one of the barmaids back from Domum had all met to discuss how they're going to plan rebuilding Baravia. While they were there, they met a new face. They met Zaxby's Wicks, a goblin who had been drinking quite heavily and seemed to have earned the favor of
Here you go,
Zaxby's.
Thanks, guard.
It's after a brief tense moment of back and forth between Norlorn and Zaxby's Wicks, they spend a moment to kind of clear their head and enjoy their night. It's Athos. You've spent a small period of his time collecting the materials to cast a Find Familiar spell, and he now has a impish ally that can follow its orders. It's also, they met a druid named Willa at this camp, which Norlorn and Lily helped out so that they could clear all the ash and debris of Baravia away and into the sky. It's the next day, they found that Darius had left in the middle of the night and had left behind a small note saying that he was basically going to go to the monastery that Gokhan received his training from so that he could find some sort of redemption. It's after a small breakfast, the team left and headed off, using what Darius left behind, a small map of bandit camps in the surrounding area. After checking the first camp, which was no one was there, they checked the second and found a rifleman and a soldier. Sparing no expense, Gokhan moved quickly and struck the rifleman with such a powerful blow that he died almost instantly. And now we're going right back into the thick of it.
Also, I took that guy's horse.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
I'm on a horse.
It's we now
Bethany.
It's we both returned the draft horse and we also took it back in the same session. It's he rolled a nat 20, so it's hard to kind of dispute that.
We have a cat on the board.
I'm gonna cast a spell kill on this guy.
just cast command. Like get.
Ew.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, roll for initiative.
All right.
Also, you watch as the rifleman taking the blow into the chest, a huge dent, as you can hear the cracking of sternum and rib, falls off of the hill, and you watch as his neck makes contact onto the stones below. He is dead.
Yeah, he is dead.
Is the rifle falling
lovely.
to his side?
Oh!
What'd you get?
6.
Oh.
What does it say?
7.
Well, plus
your initiative
Oh yeah.
bonus. So.
So what's your?
All right, I got 18 plus 3, 21.
Oh,
Alright.
plus 1.
I got 15. Daisy got 10.
I got 8.
All right.
And Athos? Oh.
Total?
And what did you get, Gokhan?
6?
6? Okay, got it. Okay, I got Norlorn, Lily, Daisy, Zax, Gokhan, and Athos. Okay, now we're all.
Oh, we need to get Lily a marker.
Yes.
Do you mind keeping up with
I
our
would
turn
love to.
order?
I've got your.
Oh wait, we've got a purple here.
I like this this blue one.
Okay.
Good.
It's,
All right.
It's strong and easily readable.
Me.
Okay.
Because it didn't come from the store.
Darius? Who's the...
That's Daisy.
Darius is gone.
Daisy.
Daisy and Lily.
Lily.
And that's Athos and
Athos and
Hercon.
somebody.
Hercon. Where's
Hercon.
Nathan? Oh, Nathan's up here.
Oh, and I'm up
And
here.
we need to
Yeah,
we need
admin.
to draw we need to put Jacob in.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
here.
so you were right there.
Before he Jiren punched the poor rifleman to death.
Hell yeah. So which one died? Has he already been taken on?
Yeah, the rifleman's dead.
Yeah, R, he's dead.
He's dead, okay.
There's the imp and then the
But he's still
soldier
on the
guy.
board?
Yeah.
He's still on the board, so we can identify his corpse.
Okay.
Heck, you could pick up his gun and shoot it in the same turn. It's
I like shooting guns.
Oh yeah, because he didn't get to fire.
Yep, that's right. But then again, would you probably be like, well, this is it might. I'll make you do an intelligence check to see if you know
She
exactly
really
how to go.
wants to be up.
But anyways, let's see. And now the card. Okay.
Yes, she does.
Let's see.
Okay, 20.
Oh, a nat 20. You're all dead.
Congratulations, everybody.
I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is the campaign is over, but it's
Look at me. Oh, Patrick!
Is animal cruelty a spell in this game?
You better not,
I pick
babe.
it.
That's
I don't hit animals.
he said to the camera.
Yeah, looking into the camera. Like when Richard Nixon looked into the camera and said, "I'm not a crook."
I'm not a crook.
I am not a crook. All right, folks. The first person who goes is you. Watch the soldier.
Oh shit.
Oh no! How did he roll better than me?
It's you watch the soldier with it, all of a sudden you watch his hand start to shake. He makes a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, bloodlust.
He's just gonna Gatling on us.
He doesn't have a gun though. He's only got a
the
sword.
He's gonna throw his sword at.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Drew, we were told, and I don't know if you know this already, but all the members of the werewolves, that curse that you have, all of the werewolves have been cursed with that curse already.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So just wanted to update you.
So they're not to be reasoned with. Got it.
Not initially, no.
Okay. You watch as his pupils seem to widen and almost seem to collapse. It's you can almost see like what looks like to be tiny bits of like blood drip from his left eye. It's and you watch as arms shaking, he runs over to the rifleman's body, picks up the rifle and aims it directly at you.
Makes sense.
Shoot his ass.
Mhm.
Was that his turn?
Not yet. It's not over yet.
I don't know how combat works, so this is gonna be you.
Oh yeah,
Right,
this'll
this is
be-
the first.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Question. How far did the rifleman's body roll away?
It's about like
20 feet.
yeah, 20 feet.
It's on the other side of the hill.
I had the imp right in front of him ready to distract him if he tried to shoot, so...
That is true.
20 feet. He's not close enough to do anything. Never mind.
Okay. However, do you had him ready to do what?
Distract.
He was ready to distract the rifleman?
That's
the
right.
one right there, right?
He should still be close. What's the range on that?
Isn't he right there?
Yeah.
There would be no range. He would just basically make himself
Well,
flat in front of them.
What's his movement speed? Because he could probably do it. He's like within 15 or 20 feet of the guy.
As a raven, he can fly 60 feet.
Okay. And so,
So could that be his reaction?
Sure. It's but in the future, let's definitely try and specify basically anybody who moves. That's how I'm gonna take it. But it's so what does he actually do?
He's just gonna flap in the guy's face because he's a bird.
All right, gotcha. Okay, he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw or get slowed down. All right. You watch as he walks right past it. You watch as you watch as you.
Get
It's although you're very far away, you can definitely notice that your imp has been brushed aside. It's
Damn.
little bitch.
it's and he runs over, grabs the gun, points it directly at Gokon, and you hear the sound of a crack.
Oh my god.
Okay. And the gun malfunctions.
Oh,
It's
holy.
Oh, right.
you watch as as holding the gun, you almost can see this what looks like claw marks getting sort of kind of scratched inside of the wood of the gun. It's he reaches down to the rifleman's body and picks up a round object. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay.
Is he still standing there?
Yes. He's standing where the rifleman stood.
Okay.
Okay, so he's pretty far away from...
No, he's there.
Oh, he's still
Where he
there?
stood, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
just put...
I got
He's the new
Wait,
rifleman.
where's
Rifleman
the-
2.0.
Where's the rifleman's corpse?
you. Oh, down over here on the.
He was like 20 feet away.
Alright, yeah, that's where the soldier's standing.
Okay, so you were.
Okay, so yeah, he's... S is on
Wait.
R.
Like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Who's
let me
next?
see if I've got anything in my wheelhouse. It's probably me.
It is New Orleans' turn.
Alright.
No, because that has to be.
Yeah.
There's no more enemies.
Okay, so I can move 30... Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... Yeah, there's no way I can do anything to actually fight this guy this turn. Yeah, so I'll just... 5, 10. I'll move here.
Okie dokie. Come on. Come on.
We have an eraser.
I don't know.
Yes,
how
we
it'll
do.
work.
Okay, so... I got nothing else.
Okay. It's you can also use your action to dash, and you can move even further. You can double your movement speed.
Double?
Yeah.
Okay, so I dash. Another 5, 10... yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
So that gets me closer. Now I'm 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away. Can I cast a spell, or is that...
It's you can actually see like just the top of his head, so you could try and cast. Well, actually,
No, probably
your
not.
bonus. Oh, but for bonus.
It'd be a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah. So some sort of let's see. I'm pretty sure a cantrip, but I think spells too.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. All right, and that's wisdom saving throw, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw against 13 DC.
Yeah. All right, and what did you say?
I said, "You coward, come out from behind that hill and face me like a man!"
All right. It's you watch his eyes get more bloodshot as you can hear him just almost like you can see his teeth are just clenched. It's he's shaking and he takes damage.
Okay. Woo! I was afraid that was going in a different direction.
Yeah.
Usually when you don't say roll for damage, that's when I'm like, oh, I just pissed him off.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll roll a d4 for damage, and he has disadvantage on his next
Attack roll.
on his next attack roll.
Cool.
So he takes 2 damage. Is it plus my charisma?
2 damage plus your charisma modifier.
Yeah, so 5 damage.
Okay, good deal. Okay. All right. Now it is Hercon's turn.
Perfect. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like what?
You right there.
Yeah, he's way back.
Yeah.
However, he is actually on the top of his horse.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
he's Miles?
Yeah, Miles.
Does Smile the horse work for
Yeah, right.
And he can run for miles. It's
Miles power.
Okay, so atop his horse, the horse rushes through the grass. It moves 60 feet toward the soldier.
Okay.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. This would be 60. Yeah, so that's where Hercon is. And he is within, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet of the soldier.
Okay. It's he and his horse stand at the ready for any movement. Other than that, they stand still. It's now it is Lily's turn.
Let's see. This may be a good time to change. Let me see. Real quick here. Ooh. Or
See
use.
left hand? I don't have any spells. I actually have the one. I do have one. I need to go get it. Get some of it.
Oh, yeah, you could change into something that moves really fast.
I won't move change into a wolf again. I don't know. I think I will.
Okay, so you're gonna what?
Yeah.
Dire wolf?
Lily's gonna change into a dire wolf.
Cool.
Yeah. And get closer, however close.
Yeah,
dire
what's the
wolf can
movement
move.
on a dire wolf?
Dire wolf movement is 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Wild shape was your bonus action, and you can actually move even further if
You
you
can
choose
dash.
to dash.
How much further is that?
Double. So you can move another 50 if you
Holy
dash.
Shit. So that would be basically.
What's the penalty for dashing?
No penalty. You just basically you burn an action.
Oh, to move. Okay. So yeah, you can move another 50 feet.
How many actions do you get?
One action and one bonus action.
That would be very close.
Per turn?
But I
Yeah.
like being able to use pack tactics, so staying close to you guys is usually
Unless you have a
yeah.
feat that
You
says
could
otherwise.
still move. Like you could be here and still be within 5 feet of someone in the party.
You might do that. Like
Does the imp count as someone in our party?
Oh shit.
It's
Even though we don't know what it is?
I believe so. Yes.
right around here, maybe.
So actually, let me roll
Wherever you feel
for
comfortable.
it.
Oh, well, yes.
Actually, Althos, roll for your imp.
It doesn't have initiative. It can only attack if I give up one of my actions to have an attack.
Right,
Okay.
right.
In that case, then it would have the same initiative that he has if he chooses to use it.
Lily will probably go right around here, so it's still close enough to you.
Mhm.
So yeah, she'll Lily will dash up a little closer. Still. not
Yeah,
that
because I mean
far.
the other guy still has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Right.
Now he is starting to see, however, that he is outnumbered pretty badly.
Very badly.
Yeah, but he's also crazy berserker, so.
Oh yeah, he wants violence.
Yeah.
Violence.
He's like
what?
ultra violence.
He might
Yeah.
go ultra instinct on you.
The old
Wouldn't that be
ultra
bad?
violence, right?
That's it.
That's the thing they say on the movie.
Okay, so is that all you
That's Lily's
I
turn.
think that's all that can be done.
do? Now Daisy's
Right.
turn.
Daisy.
Unless you want to use a bonus action. Well, actually, no. Wild
Yeah,
shape.
wild
was your
shape
bonus
was
action.
the bonus action. So Lily, I assume, moves the same amount as a wolf.
Actually,
Or Daisy.
Or Daisy,
she
that's
only
what I
runs
meant.
40 feet.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because she's
That
just a
wolf's
wolf. not
Can
a
she
dire wolf.
can she
Can she
also
also
dash?
Yes.
Okay.
So
She
she
can
can
move
go
80.
80.
So that
So
would
you're
probably
next to
be
you.
right up next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it easier. A little easier.
There you go.
All right.
That's what I was hoping for. We like to stick together as spoils.
Yeah. Pack tactics. Yeah, pack tactics, because you haven't been in combat with us before. The way pack tactics works, wolves, they have this special feature. I don't know if it's a feature or a trait or what, but they get, if they're within 5 feet of an ally, they get advantage on any attack roll.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big deal.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Okay, so that was Daisy's turn.
That's why I like turning into a wolf.
It is now Zax's turn.
Zax.
So I'm a
Zaxby's
horse, so I've got 30 speed. So I can go 60.
Well, if
Actually,
you're on a horse,
you can
should
go
have...
as fast as your horse can. So
Yeah.
let's see. You're currently riding a draft horse, so it won't be as fast as Miles. It's since Miles is a war horse. Your draft horse can move 40 feet, so you can move
you
as
can dash
far as
80.
Daisy can.
So you can move.
So-
You can move like up.
Base,
where
I
they're
go
at.
70, so he's at 60, so 65, 70. I'll be right behind Nathan.
Right there.
Yeah, and then how far away is this guy?
He is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet away from you.
Let me hold on.
Z with the
Yeah, with the
line
little
through
line
it.
in the
Yeah.
Oh, the Zed.
Let me do magic
tell the
stone.
difference
I want to
between
throw a rock
Yeah.
at him.
Sure.
It's like depending on how you're looking at it.
Range of 60 feet.
It's
Hey!
from where you can see him, you can only like see sort of like his chest up. The rest is covered with hill.
Aim for
It's
the head.
but you can throw.
You
I'm
should.
going
Aim
for it.
for
It's,
the head.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, remember to watch Avengers Endgame in theaters
Check it out,
now.
guys.
All right.
Yeah, because by the time this comes out,
In 2 days.
hell yeah,
From
Yeah,
when
dude.
we're doing this.
Yeah, dude.
Gee, I can't believe it.
that's so
It's-
exciting.
In 2 days,
It's time to get hype.
in exactly 48 hours, I will be watching Avengers Endgame.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
What's Avengers Endgame? What is this thing you're talking
Okay, so Zach.
so do I roll for this? I don't see any rolling.
What's
I
it
roll
say?
for
What does it
damage.
say?
Oh, in that case, you would have to make an attack roll to see if you
Yeah.
actually hit it,
For
So you just
throwing
rolled
it.
a 20.
Yeah.
and add your dexterity.
Make sure it's fairly level.
Well, it's your spell casting.
But then again, he's only
But I'm-
enchanting a rock.
I'm
Yeah, he's,
throwing-
then he has to
he's
throw
throwing
it.
the rock. He's
Why don't you
enchanting it.
paper?
I don't know. My car made it. Yeah, right now I'm just throwing a rock.
Now, I will say one thing is that your enchantment. You're currently wearing plate armor, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Was that this one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
and we're gonna add your Arcana to it.
6.
Plus
Plus
what your
Arcana.
-1.
Oh my god!
It's
5.
It's a 5.
And so as you're kind of like you've got the rocks in your hand and you're expecting like it's always been for a few years now for them to start glowing. It's you notice that this is just one of those times where you watch it glow and just nothing happens. It's however you can still throw the rock.
Let me still throw it, dude. I don't know what.
Make your
It's just
attack
not.
roll.
It just doesn't. It's not magic.
Okay.
Is that?
So the spell doesn't work. You can still throw a rock.
1d6, it says on here.
Well, you still have to do the attack roll with
Oh.
your dex.
Oh,
Was it?
3.
3.
Three
It was
plus
17 and
So
rolled.
it's
So
4.
4.
See, that's
Yeah,
why I don't
it
think it's very
misses.
level
I just
there.
f***ing lobbed this bitch in
Yep.
another direction.
Exactly, and you just watch it just go to the left over his head, and
Since I'm behind Nathan, can it just hit Nathan in the back of the head?
No. No.
you'd have to declare that first before you.
I'm glad that. Okay, good.
So is Altos the last
No.
one?
It's
Athos
now
must-
me and
Oh.
the
Gokon's turn.
Oh.
I
Yeah, because
forgot
Athos is so
He's already
geriatric.
in blue,
He
I
like
forgot
loses
about
like
that.
2 on initiative.
Where are your sensu beans?
Oh, my sensu beans?
Yes.
Did you
She's a
create
wolf
it?
now.
How does that work
It's
as a
true.
wolf?
I would just.
It's
like,
where all your stuff
Yeah.
just falls to the ground where you turn, so it'd be
Okay.
way
Yes.
back there.
Yeah, way back there.
Sorry about that.
Luckily, you haven't been hit.
Athos could grab it.
Yeah. Yeah, Athos, remember to
sensu bean.
pick up all her shit.
And throw me one when you get a chance.
Now the question is,
Can I have him throw me one?
it's sure,
So
but he
we-
might miss. So
Yeah, that is a long distance, my friend.
Hey, try to throw me one real quick.
Oh, God.
and also, yeah, it's
The
like it
fairies.
depends. Like your throwing ability is,
It's a strength thing, isn't it? Or is it
It is.
dex?
I think it is based on strength,
Which
and
is probably low for Athos.
Yeah, Altos has a -1 on
so he
strength.
probably wouldn't be able to throw it far enough to hit you. It's
Can I have him throw it and then just like go pick it up? That way I don't need to ask for.
sure.
It lands in a
Okay.
It's he can throw it and then just wherever it lands.
Yeah. So how are we doing this?
I guess would he use an action to ask Athos to throw him a good berry?
No, that would just be his interaction, which doesn't cost anything.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you interact with him.
Yeah.
Athos
Maybe a
can
good
use
berry,
his
yeah.
interaction or his reaction.
It's and also for your thrown weapon is that throwing something is it starts at 20 feet
Yes,
if
26
your
feet.
strength was 10. But for
So-
every +1, we would add 5.
Okay, and then every
So you can
Minus-
throw a bean 10
So we
feet.
would take 5 off.
no, you can't.
He would throw it 5 feet. He could
No,
throw a
50.
bean. Oh,
between
50.
between
Oh.
yeah, between 15 and 55.
Oh.
You can still throw it to me.
Like, oh, my octopus arms can't throw beans.
Okay, so we throwing this bean or what are we doing?
It's how
too long.
it's where would he like to how far would he like to throw it? Cuz between
I mean, it's what?
As far as possible.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so we can throw it right here.
Within 10 feet of Gokon.
Yeah, within 10 feet of me.
now he will because he's throwing it as far as he can, he will get some disadvantage, which could incur
So can he throw one less?
yeah, totally. And then I'd say
And
go
not
for it.
advantage. Okay,
Actually, let's say
Or-
45 without disadvantage, and everything
Okay.
afterwards is disadvantage.
okay, that's fine. Throw it 45.
Please.
I can just have the bird bring it to you.
Oh.
Well, then again, it's the bird is all the way over here. So
Yeah, the bird is very far
We're
away.
just calling it a bird when it's an imp.
From you, it's like at least 100 feet.
Yeah, you're far away right now. Back with that.
Just lob it 40 feet, man. 45.
I'll take it.
That's all you gotta do.
No, well, then again, that's you saying
That's
it,
me?
but now you still have to take a turn because he doesn't get the chance to throw anything
Until
until it's his
after.
turn.
Okay.
So he might get you good berries after this situation.
Okay.
It's,
That's what I was trying to figure out here. Okay.
He could baby bird to you.
Yes. He's like,
Okay, so I'm just gonna move closer, I guess.
All right.
Let's see.
And also, because you're a monk, you've got. Oh, you want those berries, don't you?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I
Are
need
you
one.
hurt?
No.
You
no.
just run up to him and
Good
beat his
deal.
ass.
I,
Just
you know,
run up to
I
him.
wanna take.
Just in case.
Actually, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna get some
Cover.
cover.
Where?
Yeah, I mean, he did single-handedly kill the guy with the gun right off the rip. So he can take a break if he wants.
I'm just literally going to get it, and then I'm gonna go back.
Thanks for that.
Find him.
If the guy shoots again, I'm right behind you. So.
Okay, so let's see. Are there any rocks nearby?
Yeah, it's relatively stony, but let's actually go ahead and roll a d20, and it can be like a luck roll.
I think it's a little off level here.
Yeah, that won't matter so much. Super much. That is a 16 plus what kind of throw?
It's this is just luck.
Oh, 16.
It's all right. So yes, you find a few rocks on the ground, about the
Okay.
size of a baseball.
Okay, so can I pick up the rock and throw it at?
Absolutely, you can try.
And can okay? Can I like? This is probably too much, but like, can I like
Try and gust it further.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was
Sure.
wondering.
Yeah.
like horror, gusset horror at it? Okay. We'll see. I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay, so with gust,
Careful.
it's up to 10 feet
Okay.
further.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So can I do
Sure.
just like launch it? So let's see.
That would be your action and your bonus action. But
That's
yes,
fine.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's So you can. What's your strength like?
Not that high. Strength is 13, so it's +1.
Okay, so you could throw up to 50 with no disadvantage.
Okay. So
I can still taste, so.
Okay.
So would that and
so
if we-
50 plus the 10?
Yeah.
So
Then
60
again, that is
altogether?
delayed.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
see it tomorrow.
You've got weird allergies.
Oh gosh.
I wouldn't make it unless you want to push it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
let's do it.
Sure. All right. In that case,
How do you make it more extreme? Like, would you be staggered if you fail?
I mean, I would just miss, right?
it's you would yeah, you just miss.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, worst case, unless you crit one, and
It's
then
just
you
like, throwing and then like
right,
push it
exactly.
harder.
Mhm.
So,
Nice.
and we have a 6.
Okay. It's
You can't throw rocks for shit.
So, well, 7. So 7 because it's strength.
Well, baseball
So,
size rock is
You
pretty big.
throw the rock and you watch it sail and you push it even faster and you push it a little too hard and you watch it phew, way over the hill and over his head.
In the rifleman. Oh yeah.
He's dead, right? Though?
Well, you right. You're good. You're good.
It is now Athos' turn.
Oh, who?
So how far away is this guy from me?
You need to dash.
He's like 120 from you.
Your imp is by far it would definitely be able to interact with him this turn though.
Okay, my eldest blast can go 125 feet.
What?
Yeah, we determined this last time.
25 feet?
125.
125.
Because it's a beam.
How much can you move?
Special beam cannon.
30 feet.
So.
All right, yeah, he could get in position to shoot.
Yeah. Let's just assume that.
So did he grab the good berry and everything?
Well, we got
Yeah.
your stuff, right?
Right, and grab her
stuff.
shit.
Grab my shit, Athos.
Also, Caroline, did you say that you made berries?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's got 10 berries.
Since when did you make them?
It
was like last
It was
time.
right before we. It was after we right before we rested.
Yeah,
Oh, so the night before you guys fell asleep at the camp.
I think.
They went
Okay,
I
all right.
think they had
But remember, they
24
do go
hours, right?
bad
Yeah.
after 24 hours.
Right. What time of the day is it?
It's
still morning.
midday.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because she made them like in the afternoon, like
Of
late,
today?
like night.
Of last night?
Last time we played, yeah.
Okay, like when you got out of the house?
No, it
Before
was-
bed.
Oh, before
It was,
bed?
yeah, I was about to say it was before bed.
Yeah.
Because in that case, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, so yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, so where's Athos going?
If I dash forward 60 feet, am I going to be within 60 feet of him?
Yeah.
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 Now note, that if you dash, you would not, well,
You don't get
you
an
would,
action.
and actually, you wouldn't get your
Bonus
action,
action.
but you would have your bonus action.
So
too.
I'll just blast bonus then. Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you can do it.
You broke up, but I understand if I dash forward, all I have is a bonus action.
Yes.
So
Which
you-
Eldritch Blast is one.
So you could blast him.
That's not what I meant to. So I dash forward 60 feet. And then cast Phantasmal Force on him, which he has to roll an intelligence saving throw.
That's annoying.
Okay, and so does he need, what's the distance on that spell?
I'm sorry?
Does it have a distance, that spell?
Yeah, 60 feet. That's why I asked what I mean within 60 feet of him.
Alright, sweet. Okay, in that case, absolutely. Alright, so he needs to make an intelligence saving throw?
My spell save is 13.
Alright, good deal. He fails.
Sweet. So, the effect is I can create a phantasmal object or other visible phenomena of my choice that's no larger than 10-foot cube, and only he can perceive it. So, I would like him to perceive that he is
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. So the only way he can get out of it and realize that it's not real is he has to make an investigation check against my spell save DC. It lasts for 1 minute as long as I maintain concentration.
Yeah.
And then each round on my turn, the phantasm deals 1d6 psychic damage to the target if he's in the area of the phantasm, which he obviously is because he's inside of it. And he perceives it as whatever damage would be appropriate, so in this case, him drowning.
So water?
Yeah. Because as far as the spell rate, basically, as far as he's concerned, this is totally real. And if there's anything that would make him think it's not real, like his arm goes through it, he would logic why it was still real and still think it's real.
It's a delusion.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the only way for him not to think it's real is to pass the saving throw with an investigation check.
Yeah.
Otherwise, as far as he's concerned, he's going to steal a container of water.
Okay. Sweet.
So he takes a d6 plus your what?
I think he just takes the 1d6 of psychic damage.
Okay.
I don't think he gets plus anything.
Okay. All right. He takes 3 damage. You watch his eyes sort of light up even more than they already are. It's he seems to like
Pissing him off more.
Yeah.
you watch as he's sort of like grasping for his neck around his chain shirt, and you watch him sort of start to panic. It's almost as if he's looking at something that you guys can't see. He's in a state of absolute shock, and you watch as he's absolutely freaking out right now. It's all right. Now it's the soldier's turn. It's as his eyes still glowing red. You watch as he drops the rifle, and as he watches it, he makes an investigation check. And what did he have to beat?
13.
Okay. And you watch as all of a sudden it feels like, you watch as he's like, as he hears the sound of the rifle hit the grass, is that he looks back up and he seems to calm down. And then you watch as he seems to be even more aggressive. It's he picks up the shield and his battle axe that he had dropped when he grabbed the rifle, and he stands at the ready. But other than that, nothing happens. It's now Norland's turn, but he broke your he figured it out.
Yeah, that was super useful.
All right. So let's see here.
Oh, also, he also has to make a. Actually, no, never mind.
Let's see here. All right. Let's see. 90 feet.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna cast sleep on the swordsman
Okay.
or the soldier.
All right. Go ahead and roll for that.
Oh, hold on. Just making sure. Okay. Seven plus 5, so 12.
All right, 12. Okay. And can you remind me how sleep works?
The spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. And creatures within 20 feet of the point that I designate are affected. So I'll designate just right on him.
And
'cause
all
I
in
can
all,
see him.
12, right?
Hmm?
And all in all, 12, right?
Yes.
How much was your...
Yeah, 12.
Okay, cool. It's, you watch his eyes start to droop, but they open up right back And
Wasted a spell slot for that bullshit.
and his feet seem to dig into the dirt. It's now Hercon's turn.
I'm just pissing this guy off.
You watch as Hercon's horse Miles seems to paw at the earth with its hooves, and it rushes towards the soldier. And it makes, and it's a direct, as it heads careening straight for it, going for a trampling charge. Let's see. It's the soldier has to make a strength saving throw. Okay. But you watch as the soldier actually manages to get out of the way.
Is this soldier ultra instinct or some shit? Like, what the
He dives to the right. It's Hercon rushes over to the rifle and leans down from his horse and picks it up and puts it into his saddlebags inside of the horse.
Okay,
it's
at least he doesn't have the gun.
All right. It is now. Hercon is now. He is now standing on top of the hill. Actually, he is standing right next to the soldier.
Okay.
He and his
soldier here.
He and his horse Miles.
Soldier here.
Mm-hmm. He isn't gonna take the chance to prompt a reaction.
Okay.
All right. It is now Lily's turn.
Ooh.
Okay, Hercon's over there, so she could get.
Yeah, if Hercon is right here, that's still within 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right.
So yeah, you could trigger pack tactics. I will say, just for anyone who might want to melee attack this guy, we might not want to kill him because he might know something.
Okay.
I'll add that may be difficult because I can't control that with spells.
Right. Yeah, you're basically just casting special beam cannon.
Can you aim for his shoulder or something?
It would still hurt. It's I would say you could choose to do half damage. It's unless you got a 20. It's but it
It's
would
like
still
non-vital areas.
No, you don't
you could
want to
still
kill him.
risk hurting him.
It would still
No, it's
it would
not
knock
that
him
I don't
out.
want to not kill.
But no.
Well,
I don't know. It's difficult as a wolf to know. I guess.
A wolf, you do know enough to not lethally hurt.
No. I know that. I just mean like
being
claws
raised.
and claws and teeth, making sure that it's nothing especially vital. You know.
Grant will figure that out.
Okay. Should
Well,
she
heck,
go
it's
for
his
his
throat.
legs? Like, I don't know.
Go for the throat.
I want to go for the throat, but
Yeah, that would probably hurt him pretty bad.
that would hurt him pretty bad.
It's you could risk hurting him. Of course.
Yeah, right.
So I'd say like something non-vital, like his shoulders or his arms or his legs, and so on.
Maybe the legs then. See if I can take him down underground or something.
Mhm.
Okay. I think she's gonna go for like, I guess biting at his legs.
Okay. All right, then we'll go ahead and roll for damage,
Okay, so she'll be right up
and you have advantage.
here. Yeah. Okay. 1 second, guys.
You gotta go into your baggie.
Yeah, little baggy.
It's being a stew.
Oh.
Okay, so
13 plus.
15. Yeah.
15?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Carry 2. 15, right?
Yes. That is
Okay.
the number.
It's as you launch yourself towards him, he brings up his shield and he's able to catch your bite.
What the
flings you off.
What's his AC? This dude is crazy.
Shields actually do increase your AC by 2.
Yeah, can
And
we
he's also
disarm him?
He's wearing chainmail.
He's wearing chainmail and has a shield. Like, this motherfucker is going to be hard to hit.
You can try to disarm him. Oh wait. If you did hit him, he would have to make a saving throw or else fall prone.
Okay, yeah, right.
And while he's prone, that would give you guys advantage on any attack rolls.
Right, that's what I'm kind of hoping for.
Unfortunately, you did.
Didn't.
It's he's able to keep you off with his shield.
Right. Okay,
So
Daisy's turn?
it's now Daisy's turn.
Okay, Daisy's gonna move up there too. And so we can try to disarm him?
It's yeah, absolutely. You
Okay.
can attempt it. You'd say like you do maybe half of the damage you would have done, but he would have to make some sort of dexterity saving throw, or else his shield would go.
Okay. Yeah, let's try for that.
And she's
Right.
going to attempt to try and take away his shield. Is that correct?
Yeah, she just watched like Lily get like the get boomed off, you know, so she's like, okay, gotta get that. Using her noodle.
All right, go ahead and roll
Her
for it with
wolfie
advantage.
noodle. Beautiful tiny brain. And 21.
Okay, great. So she hits his arm, and also her teeth is in the shield. Now it's he takes let's see, for a wolf, what's her damage?
It's 2d4, right?
I believe so.
I think that's right. Yeah, claws and teeth are 2d4.
All right, go ahead and roll that, and we'll have it.
Okay.
Can you use cantrips as many times as you want?
It's yes, they don't count as spell slots,
Alright.
and you could use
Oh, that didn't. Okay, 2. So half of it?
yes.
Okay, so 3.
Okay.
Do I add anything to that? Or no,
You
I
would
can't
add
remember.
your dexterity. Her dexterity.
Okay, so 4.
Okay, great. Okay,
Bless you.
so
Damn.
and now
What was that?
it's what's her strength?
Her strength? Let me pull it up.
We're closing in around this
Her
soldier.
strength is 12.
Okay. He's going to attempt to hold on to his shield.
But I thought I knocked it out of his hand.
Wait, say it again.
I thought I disarmed him. Dang it.
Well, he's making a saving throw.
He has to
Oh,
see
yeah,
whether or not he
that's
can
right.
hold on to it. And her what's her strength again?
12.
Good. It's she digs in deep and is able to pull it with her as she goes by.
Okay.
Nice.
It's,
Is that
um,
Daisy doing
Yeah, it
that?
was Daisy.
Hey, Daisy clutch though. Like
She's
seriously.
good, generally. I am not, but she is.
Hey, if one half of you is good, that rounds up.
Thank God.
I remember fractions.
Oh, yeah.
He sort of like howls like an animal
Yeah.
when you pull
Yeah,
it from his
Wolfpack
arm.
out here him up.
It's now Zax's turn.
Yeah, golf one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Zax.
I'm gonna gallop up next to him. As close as I possibly can get to him.
You can
Like,
get to
probably
him.
like
Yeah, you
right.
can get to him.
And then I'm gonna do Booming Blade, a cantrip.
Also, you can have your draft horse also hit him if you want to.
And I can still hit him with myself too.
I'd say yeah.
Let me just
Try.
try to trample over him. And then,
All right, now a draft horse doesn't know how to do that right, but it could like try and like hit him with its hooves.
let's try that.
It's but first I'm gonna have you. If you choose to do that, I would say make an animal handling check, because this horse is not used to it.
Animal handling.
Good luck with that.
Alternatively, you do your booming blade.
Let me just do Booming Blade.
Yeah. Okay. So also, what is your weapon, by the way?
I've got 2 daggers.
Okay. It's
So- I just hit him. It's just a normal. I just hit him with it, and then if he moves, he takes thunder damage.
Okay. In that case, then go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Big die.
Yep. D20.
D20.
Yeah.
What is it?
16 plus.
16. What's our
Minus
And
Minus
they're all in-
1.
Yeah, they're in
So
alphabetical.
15.
It's you watch as the dagger you're
15,
planning to
150.
use glows. It's its usual, magical glow that you like so much.
Yeah.
It's all right now.
It's gold. My gold is
Exactly.
making it powerful.
Hell yeah.
All right, now go ahead, roll for attack. It's to see if you actually stab it.
All right, and it's a D20.
Yep.
Yep.
15.
15 plus
15.
your spell modifier, right?
Well, plus
or is that
his,
just
with the
attack?
weapon,
plus
yeah.
his dexterity.
Whatever the
Plus
1.
dex.
All right, so it hits.
16.
It's
Hey!
Alright.
It's and where did you stab him? Out of curiosity.
You said he's wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up on my horse, so I can.
Well,
only...
you had to step down.
So I jumped
Or
down.
you could either have climbed over to him and be like,
I'm gonna get off the horse and be next to it. What's his lower half looking like?
it's his chain shirt only goes down to his thighs.
Yes.
Everything else is covered.
You're like right
But
at
it's
waist
killing
level.
I'm gonna stab him directly in the dick area.
Okay, great.
There.
vital.
Right in the dick.
All right, now roll for damage.
Is that a 20?
That is actually a D4 for your dagger.
Yeah,
And we would
here,
add
here.
your dexterity.
Illuminati.
Yeah.
No.
Confirmed.
Exactly.
2 plus your dex modifier.
Dex modifier
1, right?
is 1.
Okay,
So 3 damage.
takes 3 damage.
Sick.
It's
Plus, if he tries to move, he's
If he moves, he takes some like a D6 thunder.
it's
Whoa.
Is that a cantrip?
yeah.
Like tries to
Shit.
move
That's a good
or
cantrip.
does move.
If he I'd say if he moves from that spot.
If the target willingly moves.
Oh, willingly. Okay, there we go. That's the question. That's the word that I was.
So, like, if we push him.
Yeah, exactly.
just like kick him and just like
It's
willingly. Okay.
it's and also as you plunge your dagger into his crotch, you notice that it seems to get very close, and he might have his eyes seem to be like
Let's overpower that bloodlust feet.
Yeah.
it is now Gokon's turn.
Yep.
Fun.
All right, so I have the good berries now.
Yeah. Use them wisely.
Yep. So I'm gonna go
Prepare my
ahead and dash over to them, where everyone else is.
Okay.
Okay.
So
We just stand on the rifleman's body.
I mean, yeah.
Alright.
He's
so
dead. He doesn't need
Go
that
and
space.
stand
Straight
so let's
surrounded
see.
right
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he would trigger, like, so many attacks of opportunity if he tried to move. So he's and even if he does move, he's
Wait, where's Soldier? Oh, there.
Yeah. And there's the rifleman's body.
Okay, I'm gonna stand on the
it.
body. One foot on the one foot on his chest.
Oh wait, I put it.
You put S for yes.
I put S for yes. There you go.
Okay.
Look at us all just like surrounding this guy.
Yeah, no, like, he can't get away. Because he'll trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunity
And you're
attacks.
still back
And
there,
damage and get damage.
Yeah, and definitely
Holy
receive
shit.
damage.
He's got like wolves and magical men around.
Yeah, Magic Mike.
Magic Mike. Okay.
Okay. So that was
Yeah.
That was my thing.
Any bonus actions?
Yep, that's what I'm thinking about.
Alright, stop.
Are there any sort of
Oh
leaves
yeah, we're
or
gonna copyright because we sound so good.
It's
You're gonna do what?
You're currently in a sort of a hilled field. There's no trees around except the one where you came from.
okay?
Like, oh look, there's one in my shoe.
Yeah, I got
Wait,
some
do I
trees
still
in my
do I
shoe.
still have rocks?
Yeah, there's still rocks where you would. You want to pick up a rock as you ran before you run?
Slam it on his face.
Just throwing rocks at
Yeah, within 5 feet of him.
Just stone him.
Sure. It's all right. So yeah, you want to throw a rock at him?
Oh my
All right, go
God.
ahead. It's
This is the
roll-
Crusades 2.0.
Oh yeah, okay.
Can I hit him extra hard using Gust as well? I'm just kidding. That's too much stuff.
Ooh.
That is a 15.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. It's your action was to dash, right?
Oh yeah.
So actually, you wouldn't
Can I-
be able to throw it.
Okay. Well,
Just bludgeon.
You could get
so with
ready.
Gust, I can move. I can move it,
Oh, okay. Well, great.
so I can just like.
All right. But how far in? Oh, are you right next?
It's up to 10 feet.
Yeah,
it's,
he's 5
within
feet
5.
away.
All right. In that
So-
case, totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
it's 15 plus what? What would it be?
It's roll your d20 to see if you hit it.
So I mean, it's 15.
15. What?
Plus anything? Or?
Yeah, is it plus something?
What are you
I
asking
don't-
for?
Magic doesn't.
Yeah, with
I
a
don't have
rock, right?
magic.
Then it's just a gnat.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. It's say for. Are you asking what's your?
Gust. Like
gust?
gust on the rock.
It would
Yeah.
basically turn what piddly damage you would get from throwing a rock at somebody. Like maybe like it goes from like a 1d4. Well, actually, I'd say like throwing a rock normally would be like a 1d3 to a 1d4.
Okay.
About how much it would be if you punched him.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So it was 15.
Okay, so you rolled a 15.
Yeah, and I don't add anything to that, right?
You can add your strength.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay. So 16.
Okay, sweet. All right. So and also where were you aiming?
I mean the face.
All right, sweet.
Same straight in the face. And the
It's,
Kill him with a rock.
So you ran over there, picking up a rock before you leave. You head over right to it, right next to him, and with the gust of wind, you send the
Jesus
rock,
Christ.
and you watch it into his
Break his
face.
nose.
Go ahead and
Destroy
roll
his
a
ocular
d4.
cavity.
Okay. What was that?
Broke my ocular, dude.
2.
All right, and you can add your strength to that.
So 3.
All right.
Oh, what are you making in there?
Pizza.
Pizza? Alright.
You can watch as his nose starts to go red and drips of blood are coming out of his right nostril. It's
left, right.
Left, right nostril.
his left right. It's
My left, right nostril.
his left and his right nostril. It is now Athos' turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna start out using the bonus action to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, totally.
I told you, let's try to not kill him.
Oh, right.
17.
Oh, Lord. Kill him.
The portal opens. The Cosmos tries to escape. The blast and hits him.
Go to it.
Roll for damage.
Holy shit. 13.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
shit,
dude,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna kill him.
Wait, how much did he do?
13 damage.
13? What the
Of course, when we need him to hit hard, he can't.
Okay. It's the blast slams past everybody.
Oh.
And you watch as it right into his abdomen, below his wrist sternum. And you watch as the armor around it goes red hot from the blast.
Oh, Lord.
And it literally disintegrates the armor near it and leaving behind a bloody, gaping wound. It's
my God.
he barely keeps his footing as you're watching the red in his eyes starting to slowly
Oh, shit.
dim.
Oh, God.
So hypothetically, if he were to, if this dude had like a really small amount of health and he blasted him and just exploded his body, we'd be drenched in blood. Okay.
Werewolf.
Actually, a matter of fact, no. It was just no. It's the blast itself probably wouldn't have
You
done
don't
it.
want to get blood on you?
No, because he's cursed.
Oh,
If you get cursed blood on you,
shit.
you're cursed.
For no reason. I mean,
Oh, so we probably shouldn't be bothered.
Zaxby's doesn't know that.
No, you definitely don't want to be close to him.
Do our characters know that, though? That their
Only
blood is cursed?
unless Authos, have you been telling people about this scroll?
We've not actually had an opportunity, so
Yeah, no one knows.
So none of you officially
We're, like,
know.
biting at him and shit.
Yeah, biting him?
Well, we tried to bite him, but we didn't. Like, we just hit the shield. So thank God for that.
And Daisies wouldn't be affected, but you would be, but you didn't break the skin.
Thank God I'm not cool.
But then again, we would know whether or not you killed him. And so, but anyways, all right. So it's luckily for you guys, you watch as the wound seems to cauterize around itself, but you watch as bits of blood is still sort of seeping out of his chain shirt. It's now the soldier's turn. Oh yeah, yes, his action.
I'll use my bonus action.
Please.
I didn't use my action.
Oh, God.
Okay. So I would like to use my action to tell the imp that looks like a raven to just slam into his head and try and knock him out.
Oh.
Just like hit him right like a.
Headbutt that bitch.
Okay.
Give him a good day of time.
Literally, he's just gonna try to ram him basically.
Well,
All right,
we
so-
don't even need to give him a good berry.
What is the stats of this imp?
A good berry? It's like a sensory beam where it'll heal you. She can make 10 a day.
I'm sorry. What was that?
It's at the back of the player's handbook if you have that handy. But he has 6 strength, 17 dexterity, 13 constitution, 11 intelligence,
17 dexterity?
and 14 charisma.
All right. So what was his?
His dex mod is 3, plus 3.
Okay. And
Those stay the same no matter what form he's in.
okay. And so how does he attack? Does he do a dexterity modifier or a strength modifier?
So, let's see. It doesn't actually say, because his default, like, action to attack is a sting if he's in normal form, or a bite if he's in beast form.
Okay. Bite.
So a bite is strength, right?
It's gonna kill him.
Okay. So it's a strength bite.
No, I want him to ram him, because if he bites him, he's gonna poison him, potentially.
Ah.
He'll die.
Okay. All right. In that case, it's not going to be a very heavy damage dice, but let's do it.
It's probably not.
Okay. So it's let's see if it hits. Go ahead and roll for your imp.
9.
Okay. It misses. It's as it heads towards it, it seems to still be able to bat it away with the weak arm. And now it's his turn. You watch as he pulls something out of his pocket, raises it over his head, and pulls a pin.
Oh.